You're watching news headlines on mining.com. I'm Devin Murrigan. Codelco must submit 4 safety reports before it can restart its earthquake-hit El Teniente copper mine. 6 workers died in a collapse triggered by last week's quake. Chile's mining authorities say the reports must explain the course of the collapse, outline a recovery plan, and assess the mine's structural integrity. Codelco, which is the world's largest copper producer, says operations will resume only when safety is guaranteed. No production impact estimate has been released. El Teniente is one of Codelco's flagship underground operations in central Chile. Well, at the same time, copper prices climbed on Monday as the deadly tunnel collapse at Chile's El Teniente mine raised fresh supply fears because of halted operations. Prices also reacted to the U.S. decision to exempt refined copper from a new 50% import tariff. That move narrowed the gap between the U.S. and global prices, raising questions about stockpile shipments. LME copper rose 0.8%, with other metals also firmer as the U.S. dollar weakened. Gold prices extended their rally on Monday as new U.S. data boosted expectations of a September interest rate cut. Spot gold rose 0.3% to $3,372.48 an ounce, while futures gained 0.7% in New York. Weaker consumer spending, soft job numbers, and easing inflation are behind the 86% market odds for a Fed cut next month. Fed Chair Jerome Powell has flagged rising risks to the labor market, reinforcing the case for cuts. Analysts say rate relief and inflationary pressure from U.S. tariffs could drive gold to $3,600 within months. The metals company has become the first firm to declare probable mineral reserves for deep-sea polymetallic nodules. Its NORI-D project in the Pacific's Clarion-Clipperton zone could generate $18 billion in post-tax value. That's according to a new pre-feasibility study. The Canadian miner is seeking U.S. permits to extract battery metals from the seabed, with first production targeted for late 2027. Environmental groups oppose the plan, warning of irreversible damage to ocean ecosystems. CEO Gerard Barron says the economics make a strong case to proceed despite the backlash. China is choking off critical mineral exports to Western defense firms, triggering delays and sharp price spikes. That's according to the Wall Street Journal. Beijing controls more than 90% of the global rare earths, essential for fighter jets, drones, and missiles. New rules require proof of civilian end use. Shipments are delayed or blocked if documents fall short. The move comes despite recent trade talks with the U.S. and is hitting contractors hard. Analysts say it's a strategic tightening of supply chains that could escalate geopolitical tensions. And that's where we leave your news headlines for now. Bye-bye.